watching TV and the bad girl will come on. Say you know, yeah, now money talk. Many money talk. Sitting watching TV and the bad girl will come on. Say you know, now money talk. See many money talk. When you dey feel under the weather and you dey look for who go let on, go make you dey know say money there. Of course you know say she dey kill it. Show watching, oh eh. I can't stop watching every day, blushing, oh eh. That's why they make us feel all these things.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Moni Talks. I know it's been a very long time since I've been here. Actually, it's been over a year, so happy New Year's to you guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure you go watch my other videos because unfortunately, because I've not been here in a while, YouTube has deactivated my AdSense. And you know I cannot be here for free. I have to make money. So yeah, before we start this interview, you gotta go like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So let's get right into it. I have my first guest of the year. I'm so excited. Honestly and truly, let me not lie to you guys. I feel like I'm interviewing myself right now. Like, this person reminds me so much of myself. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But I mean, I guess we'll find out. On some platforms it was bad. On some platforms it's good. But yeah, it is what it is, baby. Let's welcome Jenni O to the show.
Hello.
Audience, clap. Thank you. Yes, guys, I have an audience or whatever. Moni Talks is big now. You know, we got spectators in the building. Yeah. Shout out to Palm Homes for allowing me to shoot at their site. You guys need to hit them up. Very beautiful space. Check them out, palmhomes.ng. Tell them I sent you. They may or may not give you a discount. Hi, Jenni O.
Hello, honey.
How are you?
Good. You know you from me.
So do you see when I say like, you remind me, you get it? So what reminds? So when you see me, what reminds me of you, and what reminds you of me?
For me, I feel like we're both outspoken people. And like even just how you moved down to Nigeria and trying to figure yourself out. I feel like I've like hit Moni up the most when it comes to me trying to figure out my way. And I feel like, you know, I'm like that person you were a couple years ago. Like I'm stuck trying to figure out myself, trying to see if I'll make it in this music industry. Cause that's another conversation. But,
it is. We're gonna get there. We're
both, you know.
I think that's the same thing. Like we both love music so much. We're both from Chicago. No, it's so funny. Like when I see you, I see Tolani Baj, then I see me. Shout out to Tolani Baj, by the way. This outfit is from her collection. Baj Lux. Nice. Love it so much. Go get you one.
Chicago babes.
Yes, Chicago babes. We taking over, man. We're very outspoken. We're very like. That's why I feel like if I ever went to the Big Brother house, they would just say, "Oh yeah, open the door, go share." They would tell me to be going because I know you in real life, so I feel like I spent a lot of time like defending. I'm like, oh my, people be like, oh, your friend's a bitch, she's a bully, and I'm like, no, she's not. Oh my God, she's even nicer than me. That means if I went on the show, you call me.
They'll finish you.
You call me every name in the book. Like people just said different things about you. I think the one that came up the most was the fact that you didn't dress up in the house, and it's just like. It's like being in your house. Like, am I gonna dress up every day in my house?
So with that, you know, I felt like I went into the house trying to be
a bad bitch.
I didn't even try to be a bad bitch. I went to go and relax because I swore I was going to be there to the end of the day.
Was it vacation?
It was. It was like, see, I'm not paying for anything.
Okay, wait. First, do you feel like, or did you go in there with a strategy?
I didn't go in there with any strategy.
That
was the problem.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Do you feel like other people went in there with a strategy?
Oh yeah.
People like who?
They plenty. They have plenty. I think for sure Miracle and Kosi definitely went in there with a strategy for sure.
So I'm guessing it didn't work for Miracle because he's not there.
I mean, he lasted longer than me, so.
Oh shit.
So, to be honest, his strategy it worked. It definitely.
But you think Kosi's strategy is working?
And in a good way and a bad way. I think people see it both ways. I think people are not used to the woman being the player.
Yeah.
And especially in this African society, people are like, well, she's jumping from man to man to man. You guys will be alright. Men do it all the time. Why can't a woman do it?
100%. So another thing I noticed with the whole Big Brother, this is their first season, right? Mm-hmm. So I've noticed that what I noticed with this season is Nigerians go in there like, okay, South Africans go in there like to just cruise, have a good time, you know, and then the Nigerians, they go there to help their family. And but I don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should not help your family, But they just come with these sub stories. I only had 2,000 naira to eat. I was eating from the floor. Kinikon. And South Africans, they are literally just there to have a good time.
But you know the difference is that South Africans don't really pay attention to Big Brother Mzansi.
Okay,
so hence why when they go in there, they're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Nigerians carry it on top of their heads. You know, as soon as you're coming out of the house, people will know you. You're gonna be outside. Your followers will increase. So the South Africans just came as vacation now because they already know that people are not gonna pay attention to them. So Nigerians are coming there like it's do or die for some people. It is do or die for some people. Like it makes or breaks your career. Actually, I don't know about breaking.
But it wasn't do or die for you.
Whoopsie! My life before Big Brother was a bit better. But
so I have a question. Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna answer it honestly. Do you regret going on this Big Brother?
Ooh.
Hold that thought. Let's get a drink of single time. Hold that. It seems like she needs something to drink. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, we have to have something in your system so you answer the question honestly.
Lovely.
You're welcome.
Well, let's cheers.
Oh, yes. Oh, I done dropped the... There we go. Cheers, baby.
Alright.
Gonna went down nice, right?
Oh, yeah. It's real nice. Okay. Do I regret going on the show? No. I don't regret anything I do in life, actually. I feel like I learned from everything that I do in life. And from time, I've always went from school to school to school to school to work. I never took a year off. I never took a break. I don't know what a break is. Like, as soon as I got my master's, I went straight into work. Yeah. So this was the time that I actually used for myself. I was doing something that I wanted to do. I was doing something that wasn't traditional, that my family wasn't even used to. The way I had to explain this show to my family.
I was going to ask, was your mom okay with you going on this show?
My mom, if not for my aunt, her little sister, I don't think my mom would have been like, you're going, because her perception of the show is that you're going on TV to go and have sex.
Whoa. Now let's talk about like after Big Brother life.
Yeah.
Like I know you have your master's in pharmacy or what?
So I had my master's in public health, and then before I came down to Nigeria, I was working for a pharmaceutical company as a health and safety specialist.
Oh, bitch, you was making six figures.
Baby, I was. I didn't know that. Yikes, but I was. I was, and you know, coming down to Nigeria and now trying to. I feel like I'm starting from the ground up,
literally,
because I'm finding a place. I have to get my car down here. Like, everything is not down here. And, like, my mom, like, a lot of my immediate family members are not down here. Yeah. So, like, I'm trying to fend for myself. And then I'm coming into the country where the economy is rubbish. How do I land from South Africa to, there's no cash?
Yeah, there's none. Zero. I don't even remember the last time.
I've not seen 1,000 naira note in my hand, in my bag.
Yeah. And then the fact is, they've even accepted like the old naira, but some companies are not even accepted. They don't want to hear it. They're like, no. But girl, we're gonna talk about Nigeria's declining economy later.
Because so pretty much, coming down here, I already knew like when I let's say.
But did you save some money before you came?
I saved
a significant amount.
So let me tell you, while I was doing this process, I was back and forth to Nigeria every other week. So, yeah.
Every other week?
Every other week.
You had a sugar daddy?
I did not. So, listen. So, every other week during the whole process, I was coming back to Nigeria every other week. Let's say I would land back in America on Sunday. The following Sunday, I'd be on a flight back. Huh. Because
the only time I did that was for man. I used to do it in college, but it was because of a man.
It was for man. I mean, I don't regret it, but I was blowing cash.
But what was the reason?
It was because of Big Brother now.
Oh, okay. You were coming back and forth.
I was coming back and forth.
So you had applied?
I'd applied.
Okay, but in order to do the other stages,
yes, I had to come
I get what
back.
you're saying. Okay.
So I was going back and forth, and my job, you guys, I used so many things. Let me just leave it like that, because I used leave of absence. I used everything. Yeah. Do you understand? And then at one point, like, I was put on probation at work. I think the day before I left for Nigeria, I was called in. My supervisor said, "Yeah, like, you're on probation." And in my mind, I was like, "What? I'm about to quit." Be like, put me on 90 days, 60 days, 40 days. That's your business. I'm leaving. In my mind, I knew I was leaving.
You were leaving.
So I was put on probation, and at that point, I was just like, damn, so this is like, it has to happen, because already my mom is like, if this thing does not work out, and me knowing my mother, she's the type of person where it's like,
I told you so. But then I'm thinking like, damn, now I gotta move back home to my mom and start afresh, because I've moved out of my apartment. Yeah, I moved out of my apartment, everything. I'm just like,
oh no, like this is do or die.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was still funny enough, I was still paying rent because my lease didn't expire till January.
Yeah,
so I was still
you had to
paying
pay
rent.
monthly.
I was still paying bills in America while I was in Nigeria with no job.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of my savings because rent is not cheap in DC and that's DMV area. So I was blowing cash, you guys, and then trying to obviously keep up with the lifestyle.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Yeah. So obviously when I came back out of the house, I was just like, hey.
So did you win? Because I know a lot of times people like win a certain amount of money in the house.
I didn't win one cup ball. I did not see. I didn't even win head of house. You guys, I don't win head of house. I didn't.
So you were just there fighting, bitch ass nigga.
Let's just say that a lot of my outbursts, to be honest, I'm going to blame them on, it was really my mental health. My mental health was at stake in that house. And people don't understand because people, like, you guys are watching us, but we're living like, it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
You're locked in a house with 23 other people.
Who's your favorite person in the house?
Favorite person in the house?
One person only.
One.
Yes.
Only one.
Only one. Okay, two. I'll give you
two. I would say Black Boy and Nana.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Boy and Nana. And then definitely, if I was to choose a third person, Yvonne. But
who's your least favorite person in the house other than Miracle?
It was only Miracle that got on my fucking nerves.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was?
It was only Miracle. I think people thought that I had a problem with Kosi. I didn't have a problem with her.
Oh, okay.
It was just we just were not friends.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And it was one of those things where, you know, when people try to force,
you just don't get along.
It wasn't even that, we just didn't vibe with each other.
Yeah. So your partner wasn't your favorite person?
Melly was that man had my back. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like he was like a South African version of me, because like he also.
That's why they send you people who South African. Two of these people.
I've never saw them like, yes, Jenny, I'm behind you. Just don't touch them. But I'm behind you.
See, that's the problem. You needed a partner that will tell you to shut your mouth. Choo, choo, choo.
To be honest, I don't regret telling anybody I ate bitch because everyone is a bitch in that house one way or another, and that's just.
So do you take any like accountability for your actions?
I do.
Do you feel like there were some situations where you could have been like, damn, okay, I did too much?
Yeah, I felt like I let people get
under
to
your
me
skin,
and under my skin, and I felt like I feel like no one should have that much control.
Yeah.
Over like me.
Your emotions.
And my emotions and all of that, because some of those outbursts I was watching, I said, wow, oh my gosh, like,
is that me?
This is me. Like, I'm over here calling you bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass.
So when you were doing it, you didn't realize?
No, I was angry, and quite honestly, okay, first of all, I always wanted to be on Bad Girls Club. So now that I was on reality TV, I was like, yo.
So pretty much you took Bad Girls Club into the Big Brother house. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I feel like this Big Brother was different from Big Brother Nigeria, because I feel like if I was in Big Brother Nigeria's low for a bitch.
Yeah, but if you would have fought, they would have sent you home, child.
And last, they sent me home, but I will not fight anybody. I'll stay there, I'll beat your ass. I'm not gonna touch you because I know what's at stake.
So what if you tell someone I'm gonna beat your ass and they throw a drink in your face?
They're going home.
You're not gonna do nothing?
No, because I've gotten you to the point where
Jennifer,
you're
I know
home.
you be lying. This is cap.
So, no, but listen. If they threw a drink in my face, yeah. So the thing is, my immediate reaction would be, unless if somebody grabs me a hand, shake me, so I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, I probably would, But you also have to remember that you're there for the money. You have to remember that, like, this is a game.
Oh, were you there for the money? Honestly, I feel like if I ever went for Big Brother, I wouldn't go for the money. Because first of all, I know I'm failing the games. Let me just tell you that. I'm failing the head of house games, 1. 2, I'm not really sure if people are going to like my personality. I feel like if people really, really like me, they really, really like me. And if they don't, I would just go there for vibes.
Yes.
I'm just there to enjoy myself.
So it was one of those things where, like, I always said, like, if I leave before the money, I'm fine. Like, there was a couple conversations I had, and I was just like, when God tells me it's my time to go, I'll go. Because
were you ready to go when you went home?
No! I wasn't ready to go that week. If it was the next week, I shake body small. If you saw how I left that house, I don't hug one person. I just said I threw up the peace sign and I went to the door.
Yours was better than
Nana, no, she not saying.
She just
for me, I threw up the peace sign because I was so shocked.
Yeah.
And like, honestly speaking, like, I came into Big Brother house by myself, and then they paired me up with somebody. Like, I just felt like at that point, it is what it is. But
do you think the pairing helped you or did it help you?
I don't know.
I don't think it. The reason why I don't think it helped is I feel like there were mad people that could have gone before you. I'm not gonna say no names, but I feel like there
Let's
were
just
mad
say
people.
there's some people that are out right now that still belong, that should still be in that house.
Yeah, and there's some people that shouldn't be in the house that are in the house. Yeah, be like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into this. You're a bully kind of thing, like, cause I know that was like what was attached to you.
Yeah.
Now, so let's now talk about after the house. So, do you plan on like rectifying that claim that you're a bully, or you just don't care?
So no. So first of all, we had a Twitter space. I think the day after I came out, and people were dragging me. Oh no.
How do you deal with that?
I block. I'll block you.
Well, that's a lot of blocking.
I block. I don't care. I block, and then at one point I deleted my Twitter app. Twitter is worse than Instagram.
Yeah.
Twitter, they will drag you, drag your mother, drag your father, drag everything about you. You don't even know me. And the person that's dragging you, you now go to their profile. You now look at them. You now say, I know your ass ain't talking, but as soon as you say, I know your ass ain't talking,
I know that
get
drag.
rid of
I know that drag is coming.
So for me, like people were calling me a bully and everything, and like my friends called me to order too and told me some of the things I did in the house. Do you understand?
Do you
and
think
like,
it affected you, like your, like seeing, because I'm sure you didn't come out the house thinking, damn, this is what I'm gonna be perceived as.
No, I didn't think bully. Bully is a strong word.
Yeah. So did it affect you?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
Because
girl,
that's not,
and your boo boo was trending, girl. All they said was, see Jenni O, she does not look, she's always wearing boo boo.
So people thought this is the strategies they thought that I had. They thought that cooking was a strategy. They said I came in there trying to look like I was from one broke ass family, like me looking poor was a strategy. You guys, I just wanted to be comfortable.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I heard the house is really cold. Freezing.
To be honest, they're lucky I didn't have my robe, because if I had my robe, then you guys wouldn't have seen the boo-boos. You guys would have seen my robe, and you guys would have dragged me for that. And quite honestly, I don't care, because if I'm comfortable, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But like, damn, like I'm in the house with 23 other people. You guys think I want to wear dresses, do makeup?
Everything.
And let's say I
That's
lasted to the
unrealistic.
78 days.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting my Mars foundation on y'all. And nobody was really in that house that I would say, I'm gonna get dressed up for you. Yeah, no, I didn't really care if they saw. I don't care. I didn't care.
So now let's talk about after the house, like what you currently want to do in your career, what steps you're taking towards that. I know you have like your music podcast.
Yeah.
So what's the name of your music podcast?
So my music podcast is called Jenni
Jenni O.
Speaks.
Okay,
Jenni Speaks, and pretty much
Moni Talks, Jenni Speaks.
Pretty much, I just Jenni Speaks. I review music.
Okay.
And I think that reviewing music in this country, people see it as criticism, negative criticism. There's a negative connotation on criticizing music in this country. To the point where people are like, so you're gonna come and badmouth my music?
Yeah, because how does that work? You have a music podcast, but you want to be an A&R.
Yeah,
So how does that work?
Okay.
Because you know a lot of people, they will find it hard hiring you because they will feel like, oh, she's bashing our colleague
and all of that. And I feel like I want to be the person that removes that negative connotation from music reviewing, because I feel like some of these artists need it. Some of these artists need a music consultant. Listen to my album from track 1 to track 15 and tell me how you feel.
What's your least favorite song that has been released this year?
Ooh. Okay, first of all, let's just remember that I was in the house. I've been gone for a couple weeks.
Girl, you've been back for a while now.
But okay, let's see. My least favorite song. Let's start with my least favorite song before I went in the house.
Go ahead.
It was Cough by Kid Daniel. I don't know why, but
Wait, sing it, I don't remember.
A day. That I did not like it. I don't like a lot of I don't gravitate towards songs that are trending. Like I'm not like a mainstream type of person. I feel like you as well. You're like
the underground.
Yeah, I like underground stuff, new music. It's not the top 5 on Apple's top 100. I'll be playing it over and over.
So what's your favorite song before you enter the house?
My favorite song before I enter the house, it was definitely Ashiwaju by Ruger.
He's dope.
He's a great artist.
He's dope.
He's a great artist.
But I feel some type of way because he has 2 eyes. I thought he was wearing the eye patch because he was blind.
No, it's just aesthetics.
No, apparently he said, I don't know if it's true, but I read like in an article that it's in solidarity for his friend or something like that. I don't know if he's lying. Oh, he lying?
I don't know. Please. Because
maybe I asked him on the show.
Probably because
if you know what, if I ever interview him, you know how to. All right, so we've talked a lot about a lot of things.
Sure.
So you want to do Jenni Speaks? Would you ever consider like hosting?
I would consider hosting. I actually would love to host. Whether it's red carpet events, whether it's music events, and be a presenter as well. For anything music. I think anything music related. And I feel like if I could work for a label to music, being a music consultant, like
my
a
dream job
label
is working for a functional.
Functional. Like I think one of the people that I actually look up to in the music industry, woman is Ebony, which is Future's manager.
Yes, Ebony Ward. Yes, I thought you meant Ebony in Nigeria. I was going to say, who's that?
No. Future's manager.
No, Ebony Ward.
She's a boss, and 100%. I just love it. And I feel like I feel like any label that has a functional one would definitely benefit. I feel like
so labels, if you're hearing this, hire Moni O and Jenni O, big purr.
Period.
So before you go, we're gonna play a quick game.
Okay.
I know you like music, so I'm gonna throw some lyrics out there, and you're gonna tell me what
song.
Yes.
Okay.
What song? So let me get my phone.
All right.
No.
Oh my goodness.
So coming up first is. Allow me to introduce you to the love of my life.
Oh,
I love her more than I love
love song.
life.
One Day Cole, am I?
Period.
Yeah.
Baby, don't be selfish. If you love me, you just love to share.
Sing it up for part of this.
Baby, don't be selfish. If you love me, you just have to share. I even gave you the beats. Da-na-na.
Hey, it's Young John featuring Zlatan. That's the Love
Other way around.
Oh, sorry. Zlatan featuring Young John. Hasta la vista.
Okay, this is my favorite lyric. She they do ping 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 with American boys.
Oh, come on now. That's Leader, Lil J.
Let's go. You passed 3 over 3. Well, you get 2.5 because I had to say.
Yeah, you actually say. Yeah.
So before we go, I like to do this thing where I ask my guests if they have any questions for me.
Yeah.
I'll answer anything.
Okay.
Let's go. You got 2 questions.
Wow. What do I even need to ask you? What is your pet peeve? Like, what is a pet peeve that you acquired living in Nigeria? Like, it was not there before you got into this country, but
I feel like I have so many.
Pick one. Top one.
Men that randomly wear trad and they didn't go to a wedding. They didn't go.
You don't like trad in the club?
For what?
It's sexy.
That's how they deceive you. Like, you didn't go. I understand maybe you went like to a wedding and you're coming from the wedding and like well, it's not a pet peeve. It's just something I've noticed. Okay, I shouldn't call that a pet peeve. Actually, that's not true. It's something that I've noticed.
It makes them look rich, Sha. Gives them that.
Now I see why Lagos boys are deceiving you. I see. That's how they are getting. If you want to deceive Jenni, you wear trad. If you clear.
I bet.
Wear trad. What is my pet peeve? Opening a drink on a table that's not yours without asking, whether as a male or female. Yeah, I think it's just weird to come to someone's table.
And be pouring. I don't even know how you have the liver or the guts. I'm always scared of somebody saying drop it, like, because I don't want embarrassment.
Especially women, because it doesn't matter if, like, it just doesn't matter. You need to ask. You really need to ask. What's another pet peeve of mine?
What's funny is you can't try that in America, because American guys are rude.
Yeah.
They'll tell you to put their bottle down.
Yeah. What you doing? What?
Put that shit down.
Run it back, Turbo. Run it back. Dang. What else? What's my pet peeve? Money thing. I feel like I have so many. They're all clamored in my brain.
You remember now you want to talk about this.
I'm telling you. I got a lot of things trying to toast me in the gym. Like, I don't understand. You see me like doing my workout. And like you just want to come disturb me. You even have the audacity to touch me that I'm not doing my workout right. That's crazy to me.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
What else? What other pet peeves do I have? That's all I can think of for now. What pet peeves you got?
Pet peeves in this country, I just feel like the fact that I have to continuously repeat myself to people. I feel like people are not very coherent in this country.
That's not just Nigeria.
It's everywhere, but Nigerians.
That's a worldwide pandemic.
I would like to say that Nigerians, like the fact that I have to, or the fact that I have to raise my voice or be aggressive in order to get the response I need.
Pet peeve. My number 1 pet peeve is not respecting me as a woman. Oh, Jesus, Mutitabo. I was so mad, Mutitabo. My number one pet peeve is not respecting me as a woman. Like you feel like because I'm a woman, like you can play with me. And I do not like when people play with me because I'm a guy. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Last week I was at the gym, security parks me. He even tells me to move my car a certain way so I'm not blocking the business. I understand that. I get down from the car and another guy comes from nowhere and he's like, oh, madam, move your car right now. And I was like, no, like the security just made me park and repark like 2 to 3 times. What were you doing while I was there? So I walked away from the car. He was like, if you don't move your car now, lessen your tire. I told him, go ahead. I said, while you're lessening your tire, make sure you break the windows. I called my husband. I said, babe, where you at? Pull up at the gym. Somebody playing with me. All I got to tell him is somebody playing with me, and he's there. He was there in 10 minutes. He said, where he at?
What did the guy now
He
say?
said, what you said to her? He was not saying, sa. I was just explaining. I said, hey, you were just explaining what? I said,
But it's so sad.
Use the same tone.
It's so sad.
And then all of a sudden he was so respectful. And my husband's point was just pretty much like, you only spoke to her like that because she was a woman. Like you did not, if that was a man, you would have never stepped to him like that because you know he will probably slap the shit out of you. So why are you playing? He was just like, don't play with another woman like this because it might not turn out this friendly.
Period. It's just to be breaking bottles on top of their head.
Oh no, girl, I don't do that. You play them games until they break it back. I don't play. I don't play them games, child, before they break it back. All right, lastly, just tell us what we can expect from you, where we can find you, and all those good things.
All right, so first of all, make sure to go and subscribe, or just go and download Apple Podcast or Spotify. Jenni Speaks, more reviews coming up with some of your favorite artists.
Yeah.
And
And also, if you're an upcoming artist, you can pay her.
pay me.
She'll review your
and I
song.
review your music, or if I just like your music, I'll probably do it for free.
Oh, see.
If I like it that much.
No, but it's true though. There's been a couple artists that I really.
Yeah, if I really like your
I really
music,
mess
I'll
with them.
review it. So, or I can even bring you on the show if I really like your music.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also cooking show coming.
Oh yeah, she'll be cooking.
Soon. I'll be checking it out.
Make sure you call me. Huh?
No, I got you.
That I'm there.
Of course. And then just be prepared to see me everywhere because you're gonna be sick of me. You're gonna be
Prepared
sick
to be sick of
prepared to be sick of me. And catch me on Instagram, on Twitter at Jenni O.
Don't go there insulting her cause block.
I will block you. I don't even waste time. I'll block you and I will swear for you. Period.
Thank you so much for coming on Moni Talks, Jenni O. It was so nice having you as my first guest after about a year and a half. So let's cheers out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment as usual.
Period.
Sitting watching TV and the bad girl will come on. Say you know, yeah, now money talk. Many money talk. Sitting watching TV and the bad girl will come on. Say you know, now money talk. See many money talk. When you dey feel under the weather and you dey look for who go let on, go make you dey know say money there. Or cause you know say she dey kill it. Show.